What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory's Simulacrum. How's it going? Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Hello.
Hi.
Just fantastic.
Ready, but also not ready.
Ready and scared.
Yeah,
That's
ready.
what happened last time.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling to have, I think, for today. That's a good feeling.
Okay.
That's a
Sure.
good feeling to have.
Oh, what's this music? Oh,
Should be fine. That'll be
And then the
fine.
music started.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I'd like to do, Chad, is I play like this happy-go-lucky music before we get started, and then you hit them with the real stuff. That's the best way to start the campaign. There you go. Welcome to the show today, everybody. Is everybody ready for another episode of Simulacrum? Chad, are you ready? Is everybody ready?
Yes, sort of.
No ciphers. I forgot about that.
Nah, Pocket said she was going to be 2.5 hours late, so let's wait. We can do a podcast till then, and then we can play Simulacrum.
And then we're good.
Sure. Yeah. Pocket is not going to be joining us today. She is in the process of moving. So she is just having a grand old time. Moving is just so much fun. I feel like everybody's moving. I see like a constant stream of people moving on my timeline and Twitter.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, actually.
Yeah.
Tis the season.
But yeah, Pocket won't be joining us today. So we'll see how that goes.
Scary thing at all, considering our healer is just not here.
I am a healer.
Well,
I'm a muscle bender.
one thing
character.
that Myth did send to you guys a couple weeks ago was the cheat sheets that you should open those up.
Crack open.
What?
Yeah,
Right.
those Numenera cheat sheets.
Yeah.
Different actions you can take in combat and stuff. If you want, I can paste it again for you.
You're
Are
right,
they-
baby. I
are
am
they
the best
pinned?
cast member. Thank you.
Yeah, it's pinned.
It's pinned. Yep.
It is pinned.
You are the best cast member. I love you. Okay.
But yeah, that's one thing you should keep an eye on. Because there are multiple ways to heal.
Wow,
and
this
everything.
is handy.
Yeah, there are multiple ways to heal. But I'm just talking about
Why are
this.
you telling us that, Wack?
No reason.
I mean, no reason really.
Well,
You can. No, I don't think any of you have rested yet. But there is a recovery action that you can take. And it's like resting in most RPGs that you play, and there are 4 of them that you get a day. However, each successive rest takes longer. The first one only takes you 1 action. The second one takes you 10 minutes. The third one takes you an hour, and then the last one takes you 10 hours. So that's kind of like, I'm going to sleep now. That's that rest. But yeah, you have 4 rests in a day. So use them wisely. You can also heal each other. And based on how many stat points you'd like to heal, that's the difficulty. So if you want to try and heal somebody for 3 stat points, that would be a difficulty 3 intellect check that you have to make.
Right.
So that is a heal that you get once a day that you can do on somebody. Those are the ways that you can heal if you don't have Works with Miracles or some kind of cipher or something to heal people.
Great.
But yeah, that's how that works. Anyway,
we're fucking dead.
we got a lot of stuff to do today. There's PB, your cat is just licking you nonstop.
That's all he does.
Yeah, it's all he does.
He's grooming you. You must have a
Every
lot
time
of
I'm
cat
there.
hair on you.
Every
Just-
time I'm there, there's like 5 wet spots on my jeans because all he does is
Yeah.
just lick denim, apparently.
Yeah,
He's so cute.
he's kind of a dork. It's also 7 o'clock, which is typically our cuddle time. And if I'm not cuddling with him on the couch, he will come up and be like, all right, what's going on here?
All right, here I come.
Yep. Ready or not.
Make way for the cuddle train.
Ooh.
Why don't we go around the room? Let's introduce everybody, and let's get started with today. Jay, you want to start us off, please?
Hello, it is me, Jay. Today I'll be playing me, Jay, but a twist. Jay Gamerson, the fiercest gamer in the land of the Ninth World, Numenera. I am an intuitive jack in Numenera who rages. If you don't know what that means, that makes 2 of us, or a couple hundred of us, because I have no fucking clue. So we'll figure it out today when we fight.
Thanks, Jay.
You're welcome.
Myth?
Hello, everyone. I am Mythomatic. I am playing Mythomatic, who is also playing. What's my character's name? Ulrich Shiloh. He's a. Oh, darn. Oh boy, here it is. A risk-taking right who dances with dark matter. We haven't seen any of the dark matter stuff yet, but I'm super excited to see how he does in combat because I don't really have any idea. I broke a lot of my ciphers last week, and I'm excited to see how we fare. I'm also very nervous.
You broke all of your ciphers last
All of
week.
them.
Let's just be clear. And
All of
not
them.
just yours, but I think
And some others.
Yeah, I think you broke
Yep.
you broke somebody else's as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so well done. Good start.
We
To
learn
your-
from failure, all right?
To
We
your
learn from failure.
to your right lifestyle. Nega Oryx, if you'd be so kind.
Hi, I'm Nega Oryx, and in a shocking turn of events, I'm playing Nega Oryx, playing Una O'Leary. I'm a gregarious jack who speaks with a silver tongue, and I'm sure in-game me is regretting rolling that kind of character right about now, because anybody who knows me knows I am supremely uncomfortable talking to people IRL, So that was a mistake on my part in this game, but we're gonna roll with it
Aren't
and
you a
hopefully not
Twitch
die
ambassador?
today. You know what? I mean, details.
You gotta-
Twitch
you
ambassadors can ambass from a distance. You know, we don't.
Over here. Please.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
PB?
Yes. Hi, I am Pumpkinberry. I am playing Pumpkinberry, playing Coralie, or having rolled up a character named Coralie, a mechanical delve who talks to machines. Surprise. I don't think anybody's surprised by
Oh,
that.
PB playing PB.
Pretty much. PB playing what I
What
I
she
dream.
aspires to be.
Yes.
Thank you, PB. I'm Wacksteven, and I will be the administrator today. Normally, I am the GM of Doom here on Tablestory. I usually drag players kicking and screaming through adventures. However, I'm the administrator here. This game that we're playing here, using the Numenera system, which is our sponsors here, Monty Cook Games, have been kind enough to sponsor this show. And I absolutely love the Numenera system in general. So we kind of reached out to them, and we're like, "Hey, we're doing this thing. You want to help us make it even better?" And they're like, "Yeah, that sounds great." And they've been super supportive, and they've given us a lot of cool stuff to give away and give coupons for you guys. And we've got a lot more stuff coming. If you have not noticed, we have the Discovery and Destiny core books in a giveaway that has been going on.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It comes in this wonderful slipcase that has the cool Order of Truth medallion that you can actually pop out and wear as like a necklace. And that set we are doing a giveaway for. As a matter of fact, are we ready to announce the winner?
Yes.
Do
My
you
body
want to
is
do it
ready.
or should I do it?
Go for it. You can
Okay.
do it. I wonder if they're. Wait, let me just sneakily check and see if they're in the chat.
Yeah, sneak.
Nope, I don't see them, but that's okay.
We gotta wait. Now we have to wait till they're in the chat. Keep your eye out in the chat.
They might watch on YouTube for all I know.
Yeah. Congratulations to Shy Baby, one of our regular viewers here on Tablestory. Congratulations, you are the proud winner of the Destiny and Discovery core book set. Each core book weighs in at 416 pages of amazing stuff. Wonderful lore, a fantastic rule system with the cipher system as its base that I freaking love so much. It has a giant map in the back as well that I'm hopefully not going to break, but it's in the back here. We got a full giant map in the back. And the artwork is fantastic. The printing is amazing. It's such a great set of books to have in general. But even though a lot of people here didn't win, one thing that we do have available to you is some coupons. If you use the code Tablestory and Pumpkinberry, then you can get yourself $5 off for each coupon that you use over on the Monty Cook Games website. Head on over there and pick yourself up some stuff, because they really do have some amazing stuff. Some of the other things that I got, because I'm the GM, you Pumpkinberry, we got...
You're the administrator.
I got myself the Priests of the Eons, which is my personal favorite. I love this book so much. You got Slaves of the Machine Gods. They're supplements. They're not even really like modules. They have stuff in there that's not just like adventure. It has like actual content that you can add to your character, to the games. We got Jade Colossus, Ruins of the Prior Worlds. I'm super happy with the books, guys. They're so good. I also got myself a Bestiary, the third Bestiary. Artwork is so friggin' good. It's so good. I'm so jealous of their fantastic artists. Amazing.
Those bestiaries are super handy.
Yeah, they are. But we are here today to play a game. We're here today to play the game itself. Welcome to Simulacrum. This show is all about a virtual world. Numenera, the ninth world. The players have been given access to the virtual rig beta. The VRT Rig Beta. Things have not gone well, however. After they head into the world, they ran into some problems. Primarily, they were unable to log out or access the logout menu. That being said, chat, players, I'd like to make sure that you guys close your chat or minimize it, whatever. Chat, one thing that we like to do along with this show is have you roleplay along with the show. We've got a message that should be cycling through the chat, letting you know that if you want to talk out of character, you can put things in parentheses if you have questions or something. But yeah, we like to have you roleplay because you can still see everything that's going on in the players' perspectives. And this is something that the players did not know yet. Gonna be dropping little hints here and there.
That's sweet.
So, let's begin. In the last session of Simulacrum, the players went to the town of Keford, a lumber town, right on the water, in the kingdom, the Sea Kingdom of Gon. Looking for a place to settle down, try and assess what was actually happening to them, maybe to interact with some NPCs, experience everything, and figure out what's going on. They were curious and they started conversing with some NPCs. However, they found out that there was some issues with Keford. They had a deafening noise that would appear several times a day, and it was absolutely staggering. A few of the players were not able to cover their ears in time and had their eardrums blown out from this horrific sound. They found out that some of the people in the village that were blind were unable to hear this sound. A very strange thing. After spending some time dealing with that, they were able to use some of their abilities and information from the townspeople to potentially locate the source of this disturbance. They had also fashioned some ear protection in the meantime, but it's not lasting very long. They asked the townspeople to use some of their labor creatures, the Gallon, sort of lizard-like horse creatures, to make it to this scene of things a lot quicker. And they came across this spot in the forest that was potentially the source of all this problem. They encountered what they believed to be some Numenera. Upon closer inspection, they saw that there were several holes, 6 of them, around these 3 triangular sort of plates in the ground. And from these holes sprung forth these spheroid automatons that looked like they were taking an aggressive posture against the players. We start today as Coralie uses one of her special abilities. Coralie, you saw these creatures, these automatons, rise up from these holes, and immediately you took an aggressive stance. What do you do?
I am using it's called distant activation. I can activate or deactivate any machine that I can see within short range, even if I would normally have to touch it manually or touch it to manually operate the device.
Okay. I believe you spent an intellect already to use that, or you had an edge or something and you didn't spend it.
I did have an edge, yes. Or I do, rather.
So. Why are these guys not showing up? What did I do? Okay. There are 6 of them that pop up from these holes. Which one do you use this on, or try to use this on?
Can I use it multiple times if it doesn't cost me anything?
In combat, you each have 1 action that you can do on your turn.
Okay. The one closest to us, I guess.
Okay. Does it have a range on
How
that?
many do, as long as I can see it?
Okay. Yeah, you can see them.
Oh, I see them. Okay. Looks like there are 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Probably the one closest to us.
All right. What I'd like is for everybody to do some initiative rolls. You should have an initiative skill. You can just hit the die next to that.
What difficulty, or is there none?
This will be a difficulty 1.
1. There's so many. Oh! Oh no.
Get it out now, is my theory.
Yeah.
A natural 20 from Coralie. A 7 from Una O'Leary. A natural 1 from Ulrich Shiloh. And a 10 from Jay Gamerson. As you start this combat,
No.
you see Technome right next to you, Ulrich. You hear Coralie sort of yell and start to do something behind you. And as you turn to Technome, you can see that she has this strange glitch happening with her character. You see her sort of tense up, and all the color drains out of her. She falls to the ground, slumped against some rocks and the grass.
Guys, I don't know what happened.
Is she okay?
I don't know. It just fell over. I feel like I rolled a natural 1. Did I do that?
I don't think so. I don't think that was you.
But did she roll before that happened? Did she roll at all?
She didn't roll.
Ulrich Shiloh. When you roll a natural 1, it requires a GM intrusion.
That wasn't it.
You gain 1 XP. Unless you would like to try to cancel the intrusion by spending 1 XP of your own.
I'll take the intrusion.
You gain 1 XP. Please give 1 to another character.
Coralie.
Coralie, you gain 1 XP.
Okay.
During combat, if you beat the initiative of the difficulty of the target, players get to choose who goes first. Who would like to go first? Everyone except Ulrich gets to act before these automatons.
I will.
I can deactivate them. I don't know if that happened already or if that's something that happens on my first turn. Like, was it a surprise attack or no? Okay. So I can deactivate at least 1 right away.
We should see if that works before anybody else goes, right?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, no, sorry guys. I have a thing. I know what to do. You can act immediately even if it's not your turn.
Okay.
Can I act immediately, please? By using my action to vanish. Please.
Jay Gamerson vanishes. This will cost you 2 intellect points.
Yeah.
Hold on, could you go immediately after you go?
Yeah, kind of.
So you could go once and then go and then act immediately, or PB could go and then you could go.
Already gone. I'm invisible.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to do.
Know what to do. You can act immediately even if it's not your turn. Afterward, on your next regular turn, any action you take is hindered. You can do this 1 time, although the ability is renewed each time you make a recovery roll.
Cool.
What does it look like when you vanish?
I think there's something that I've got maybe on my arm that I'm messing with, maybe like a wrist pad. I think I'm just kind of frantically pressing buttons, and while talking to Coraline, looking over to the left, I just kind of hit one finally, and it just everything disappears, maybe like slowly from head to toe, and blend in with the surroundings.
All right.
Jay? Jay, what are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm not gonna die this time.
Okay,
Who goes next?
I will.
You rolled a natural 20 on your initiative. You may have 2 actions for your turn instead of the normal 1.
Great. Thanks, Null. I immediately use my turn off or deactivate on 2 of the closest laser robots.
Your ability, Distant Activation, allows you to activate or deactivate any machine you can see within short range. Short range is less than 50 feet away.
Oh, so I have to get closer?
Correct.
Okay.
On your turn, you can move up to 50 feet as one action.
Okay. Yeah, I will do that then. I don't see a token. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, excuse me. That gets me within range, correct? Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay, so
Please
I run
make
up to
an
this.
intellect check,
Sure.
difficulty 1, to see if your distant activation works.
If I have an edge, then how does that help again? Sorry.
It requires 0 points from your intellect pool to use the ability.
Okay. Okay.
If you would like to use effort on the roll, it will cost you 2 points of intellect to make the task easier, making
Okay.
it a 0, which is an automatic success.
Oh. I will roll for it. Okay. Ooh.
Intellect check, difficulty 1.
And no effort and no assets,
Correct.
right? Okay. I'll get the hang of this, I swear.
You have rolled a 5. That beats the difficulty of 1. You notice that the targeted automaton falls down to the ground, seemingly
Okay.
deactivated.
Okay. Great. Okay, that's 1 down. 5 to go, I guess.
Good job. Nice.
Who goes next?
I just take them all out before they get to me.
Okay.
I'm going next. I'm going to come up behind Technome. Is it possible, still with the amount of movement that I have, to start dragging her behind that outcropping of rocks?
You can make a speed check, difficulty 4, to attempt further action than the normal 1 action on your turn.
Okay, I'll wait until my next turn. I'm just going to, for now, move up behind her and put my arms around her shoulders and start shaking her a little bit to see if she'll wake up. Or, bring color back into her, seem conscious.
The only person remaining is Ulrich. However, Ulrich rolled a natural 1. The automatons will go first.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Coralie,
Yeah.
please make a speed defense roll.
Okay.
Difficulty 1.
Is that just the regular speed roll, or am I supposed to be picking something particular on the sheet for it?
This is a speed defense task. If you have any skills that aid in speed defense, you roll those.
Oh, okay. I don't think that I do. No, I don't. I really don't think that I do. Okay, so I can then just roll the speed then.
Correct.
Okay. And what was the difficulty?
Difficulty 1.
Oh, wow.
So, you see a
Tech rolls.
blast as these automatons fly out of these holes, scorching the earth nearby, but misses you.
Am I able to reach out and do damage to it or no? Oh, okay.
It is still the enemy's turn.
Well, so the special doesn't.
The next one
do anything.
will
Okay.
attack. Please make a speed defense roll. Again, Coralie, difficulty 1.
Failure.
You have rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Would you take the GM intrusion?
No.
Please pay 1 XP to cancel the GM intrusion. You have, however, still failed the roll. What's the worst burn you've ever had in your life?
Oh, I didn't have one, but the first thing that comes to mind is my sister had a burn coffee, and it was awful. It was like second-degree burns all over her body. She spilled it in the elevator.
You witnessed this firsthand?
I didn't witness it, but I remember them putting her into the bath and her screaming. So yeah, I can imagine.
A similar scream echoes forth from your mouth as you feel the red hot energy of a laser blast, probably across your thigh, scorching your skin. This is pure agony.
Okay.
You take Coralie takes 2 points of might damage. This is applied to your current might pool. The next enemy moves.
Probably just fall to the ground screaming and grabbing my thigh.
The next one targets Una. Una, please make a speed defense roll. Difficulty 1. You have rolled a 5. You narrowly dodge out of the way of this laser beam that you see Coralie Pumpkinberry take right in her thigh, screaming in agony. She falls to the ground. You barely dodge out of the way of this. the next enemy. Targets Ulrich. Ulrich, please make a speed defense roll. Difficulty 1. You have also rolled a 5. Ulrich, you see Coralie hit the ground screaming in pain, and you're sort of hyper aware. Everything sort of slows down. You just also narrowly dodge out of the way of one of these laser beams. The last of the activated enemies approaches and will fire at Ulrich. Please make another speed defense roll, difficulty 1.
No, I am going to spend 2 of my speed to make that a 0 and automatically pass. I don't have an edge. Never mind, I'm not doing that. I'm going to roll it. Nice.
You have rolled a natural 20. While dodging out of the way of this laser blast, you move so quickly, Bentinel says. Your major effect is that you will get another action. Take your action now, please.
In reflex, Ulrich, Shiloh, or myself, I guess I picture myself fiddling with the buzzer, this pistol that my character has. It shoots little razor blades, and I feel like he's fiddling with it. And then in the fire, I kind of like dodge and weave. But in that second dodge, I hold out the gun and I fire to do covering fire on the one that fired at Coralie. It's this one, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I will do a covering fire action. On a successful covering fire attack roll, the foe's next action suffers disadvantage. Let me figure out how to get this again. I believe it's
Ulrich, because of your natural 20, you have a second action.
Oh, I have to roll. This is a speed to shoot, right?
With a ranged weapon such as a buzzer, speed is the most commonly used stat. This is a speed check. Difficulty is 1. Buzzer is a light weapon, lowering the difficulty to 0. You have rolled a 9.
Perfect. Could I sacrifice my other action with the 4 damage on a minor effect or a major effect?
Not in the case of a defense.
Fair.
So you sort of roll out of the way maybe of the laser blast, come up and fire the buzzer. You see the blade sever several wires, pieces of the armor plating that are on this thing sort of fall off. It does appear to have some armor.
Okay.
A new round has begun.
I have another action, don't I?
Actually, yeah, you do.
Go,
You fired the weapon. What's your second one?
Immediate. Sorry, just getting acclimated to my special stuff here. I think when I fired with my right hand, my left hand was going into my jacket. And as it does, it pulls out another jar, but not an iotum, something else that kind of glows. It's a weird kind of glowing. It's dark like a shadow, but also emits darkness. And as I uncork the vial, I kind of pinch and pull, and as I do, a ribbon of black dark matter comes out, and I fling it into the enemy of this, I think right here, and I think, and this is ribbons of dark matter. For the next minute, the dark matter condenses, and
for the next minute, dark matter condenses within an area within long range, 100 feet. That is no bigger than an immediate distance in diameter.
Which I can with those two. And then, do I have to roll for that? I think I do.
Please make an intellect check, difficulty 1. You have rolled a 13. That is a success. What does it look like when you cast this?
So as I pinch the whatever's in the vial, and then I cast it forward, it does look like a ribbon for a good chunk of the distance, but then it starts to compress into what looks like a bolt. And as it lands in a pool of dark, shadowy, dark matter onto the terrain, you start to see it start to warp and bend. And it's kind of hard. It's kind of like a distorting lens. We can't really see through it very well. And I think the same goes for them. It's probably everything's a bit hindered in that area because it's trying to fight. It's trying to fight the matter and antimatter distortion. So I think that's what's going to go on in there.
Okay. So you see this strange disturbance essentially going on where these automatons are. Okay. A new round begins. Who will go first?
I'm gonna try going first, if nobody minds. Null, quick question. Do you know what range I have to be within to use my whip for an attack?
Your whip should be in immediate range, 10 feet or less.
10 feet or less. Okay. Does that right there put me within range?
Yes. However, on your turn, you can move up to 10 feet and attack as one action.
Got it.
This would require 2 actions for you to attack, unless you would like to make a speed difficulty 4 roll.
Yeah. Let's try that.
Nice.
We're just gonna try. Difficulty 4, you said?
Speed task, difficulty 4.
Speed task, difficulty 4. Okay.
That is a success.
Okay. As I'm covering that ground, leaving Technome behind to come up on the one that's on the southernmost point, I'm pulling my whip out, and just in one fluid motion, I want to try cracking it to snap it at the bottom of its spherical shape.
Please make a difficulty 1 speed check. Using light weapons, you have 1 asset.
So just to confirm, I'm rolling next to light weapons, not speed, right?
Correct.
Or, okay. And 1 asset. And I'm sorry, what was the difficulty?
Difficulty 1.
1. Okay.
That is a success. The whip cracks out. And what does it look like when you attack?
So the whip is something that you would never notice that I have on me because it's so translucent that it's just almost invisible to the naked eye. What it is that you notice when I start using it is it almost ripples sort of like almost like the phosphorescence in a jellyfish, where you see it only when it's moving, and it's kind of like a shattering of opal colors bleeding through it as it just cracks the bottom of it.
So the whip connects.
Really cool.
Thanks.
Who is going next?
I will. I'm gonna step forward 10 feet here, kind of shuffle in behind this tree, try and take cover here. It's 10 feet short action, and I'm gonna activate my pocket portal. So I'm gonna look down and just kind of, I hope this works, and take my knife and just kind of squish it in between my hands and activate the pocket portal, connecting the knife to this out of reach kind of interspace dimension, whatever we had decided it was. And if that's an action, I can't attack, yeah?
Your pocket portal ability
Cost an
does
action.
require an action. You would not be able to attack as well.
Okay. So I'm just gonna hide behind the tree here. My invisibility would start to come away here as I use my pocket portal ability. So, kind of notice that and shit. And wait.
Coralie. You are the only one remaining that has a higher initiative than the enemies.
So I'm probably like holding my thigh and screaming and like hiding behind this tree, and then I will take a big deep breath in and rotate around behind this tree and try to deactivate another one.
Please make a difficulty 1 intellect check and select one of the enemies that you would like to try to deactivate.
Oh yes.
You have rolled a natural 20.
Okay, nice.
I will. Oh, let's see.
Would
say
you
natural
like to
20?
use a major effect or +4 damage?
A major effect. And I will deactivate the one right in front of Una.
As a major effect, you see arcing energy shoot out from this enemy, sort of arcing towards the one next to it. And you do some damage to that one.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
The enemy's turn. The enemy is actually, strangely enough, you see the one in the back move up sort of partially into that the dark matter area that you have created, and it will be hindered when it tries to attack Una. Una, please make a speed defense roll. However, since this is difficulty 1, this automaton is hindered. This is a difficulty 0. You automatically succeed trying to dodge its attack.
Thank you, Dark Matter.
These automatons seemingly are moving really strangely. The one over here moves here, just outside of the dark matter, and it will take aim at Ulrich. Ulrich, please make a difficulty 1 speed defense roll. You have rolled a 6. You dodge out of the way of one of these laser blasts, hits the ground right nearby, sort of like partially warping through the area of dark matter that you've created, and I think that like it refracted it maybe, and it didn't calculate that.
Cool.
So it just... Ulrich, it is now your turn. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. There's one more. This enemy will fire at Coralie. However, it is involved in the area of dark matter. Coralie, this will lower the difficulty of your defense roll to 0, becoming an automatic success. Ulrich, it is your turn.
So I think I, as Ulrich, am a little shocked that that worked as well as it did. So I guess you see, or if anybody does, you see that like there's a look of surprise, but in that I still then hold the concentration, and then I with my other hand with the gun still out, I try to just concentrate, and then narratively I split the dark matter in 2. So I'm actually going to cast it again over there, but next to it. So like right here, I'm going to cast, or I'm going to take the 1 intel to cast it again. So it brings me down to 10 intel, and then I get to cast for, and then I get to cast.
Please make an intellect check, difficulty 1. You have rolled an 8.
I think I'm getting this. I think I'm understanding it.
Please indicate where this attack is taking place.
Here.
Is this correct?
You could probably move it down a hair, and then then we're good. That'll do.
Very well. The start of a new round begins. Who is going first?
I'll go.
Coralie, what is your action?
I'm leaning up against this tree. I'm definitely shaking. I'm looking at my thigh, which is seared, right? You said it was a burn?
Yes, it was a really bad burn.
Yeah, so I'm like just looking at my leg, which is blistering, and my hands are trembling because it hurts so much. And I'm just like, it's just a fucking game. It's just a game. It's just a game. And then I'll turn out from behind the tree and I'm going to try to deactivate another one. And I'm going to try to deactivate this guy who is not in the dark matter.
Please make a difficulty 1 intellect check. You have rolled a 15. You see another one of these fall to the ground, seemingly inert.
See? You got it. It's just a fucking game.
Who is next?
I'll go. I'm gonna step 10 feet up, and while I'm running, I'm going to try to throw one of my daggers that I have, the same one that I just kind of put into my pocket. And how far, like, what's the... I know 50 feet is a short range. 10 is immediate. I don't know the other ranges. Right.
Immediate is 10 feet or less. Short range is 50 feet or less. Long range is 50 feet to 100 feet. Very long range is 100 feet to 500 feet.
Okay.
For each distance further away that you are from your target, it will require 1 difficulty more to succeed on the roll.
Okay.
You are attacking from 50 feet. That will be a difficulty 2 speed roll.
Okay. I think running up, seeing maybe the sight of PB Coralie and hearing her freak out over that burn.
Your
I'm going to
dagger
see.
is also a light weapon, giving you 1 asset.
Oh, I'm going to see what my frenzy does. So I'm a little pissed, and I'm just going to whip this dagger as hard as I can. So that gives me an extra edge in my might and my speed until I disable that. Did you say it was difficulty 2? 1 asset. Asset. What? Oh.
You have rolled a natural 1.
God!
Why does it say success?
Because I'm a gamer.
Did you mean to use 1 effort in that roll?
Yes.
Very well. There is a GM intrusion. Will you take the GM intrusion?
Yes.
You gain 1 XP. Please assign 1 to another.
Coralie.
Coralie, you also gain 1 XP. Your frenzy turns off. However, you do hit with the light weapon.
Okay. So just kind of like end over end and smacks into it.
Yeah, the dagger flies out. and you said it's sort of spinning.
Yeah, like end over end.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, you can see it just sticks in, and it's probably just barely sticking out of that dark matter area. You can see that it sort of like hits, causing just like some damage off to the side of this thing.
shit. It did something. All right, let's see if this works. My pocket portal is apparently as convenient as accessing something from my pocket. So if I can, I just want to and see if I can pull the dagger back out of the pocket portal. Same one that I just threw.
Your pocket portal requires an action.
That's to set it up for an hour.
You are correct.
Holy sh!
Oh, I can't believe that worked. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I just thought of that a second ago.
The dagger returns. Who is next? Who is next?
That's gonna be me. I'm going to move just a scooch, just a little bit, and pull my handy dandy whip out again and attempt to wrap it around the one in front of me with a solid whack.
Very well. Please make a speed check using a light weapon. Difficulty 1. You have one asset, making this difficulty level 0. It is automatically a success. So I think your whip cracks out again. What does it look like?
Similar to last time, where it's just this ripple of really, really light, pale colors that are just illuminating, and an eruption of sound from how hard it's hitting, because I am pretty close to it, and I'm trying to hit it at a point where it's going to hopefully start showing some visible damage. I mean, they look like they're made of metal to us, right? Okay, so I'm hoping to start seeing some kind of result from where it's connecting in the middle of the sphere.
You see the whip sort of connect again with this. It tears some of the metal off, but you can see that it does have some armor. It does shred some of the armor on this thing, but it's still flying around.
Okay.
The enemy's turn. The enemy's turn. The enemies will move out of the dark matter as their action. Ulrich, it's your turn.
I think they're so bunched up. I'm gonna do the same thing. I guess I'm gonna Ulrich extends his hand. I guess I extend my hand in confidence. I start to, I guess you wouldn't know this, but a headache starts to erupt right behind the brow of Ulrich as I push him to the limit here and split some more dark matter and follow these to where they are now.
Please make a difficulty 1 intellect check. You have rolled a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Do you accept the GM intrusion?
No. I do
Please
not.
pay 1 XP.
You got it.
However, when you try to concentrate on your ability, it fails. A new round has begun. Who goes first?
I will.
Coralie, it is your turn.
I'm still trembling a little bit, but I'm hobbling on one leg, but I'm really concerned for Nega or Una, and I'm going to, they look like they're in a weird formation to do something, so I'm going to try to stop that from happening. I'm going to reach out with my arm, and I'm just going to kind of take a big deep breath in and listen, focus on the whirring sound that my arm is making, because it's all mechanical parts under there, and I'm just going to try really hard to just focus on that and remember that this is a game, and I'm going to deactivate this one right here, the one closest to her. Is that the one she's been attacking, though?
The one
She's been doing damage to one.
that's closest to Una is the one that she's been attacking, yes.
Okay, then I will hit the one in the back of the formation.
Please make a difficulty 1 intellect check. You have rolled a 10. Another one of these falls to the ground.
And then I hide back behind the tree, still trying to breathe.
Who goes next?
I will. Quick question about what we've been seeing. When I hit the last one with my whip, are they completely stationary? I know you said kind of some
They're hovering.
They're hovering, but like when I'm hitting it with my whip, I know you said like some pieces tore off of it, but did it move it out of its... Does it seem like the movement of the whip hitting it is kind of like moving it a little bit, or it's still perfectly staying in one spot?
It moved a little bit when you pulled the whip away, but it's sort of like, floated up in the same spot.
Stabilizes.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to try something, and I don't know. I'm still getting used to my character here, so Noel, let me know if this is something that I can do, but I want to hit this first one so hard with my whip that it careens into the one that it's next to and knocks this formation that they're kind of starting to get into out of place. I'm getting some
Cheat.
bad juju from this. I think on the cheat sheet it said there was something with if you're trying to hit it in a specific spot, it changes it maybe. I don't know if that's what that would fall under.
You are trying to make an area attack. Roll against all targets in the area.
What? You can do that? What?
This will increase the difficulty by 1.
Okay.
Oh.
No, can we spend experience on behalf of other players? Like if I have experience and I want to help Una out?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Difficulty 2, speed check. On each enemy you are attempting to hit with your area attack.
Okay, so just on the ones that I'm attempting to hit. So just those 2 then. And it's... So difficulty 2, and is it 1 asset still?
That is correct.
Okay, that's 1.
You have made 2 successful attacks. How does the area attack happen?
So what I'm picturing is I steady myself. I take a stance with readjusting my weight onto my back leg, kind of getting in the zone, and I lift my right arm back and I just launch my entire body weight in when I am leaning forward with the whip, and I just crack it into the first one so hard that it careens into the one to the right of it.
As you do that, you see one of them sort of fizzle. It flies around and it starts to fall apart.
I think also because we can hear Null and the exchange between the other players, when I hear that she wants to do this multi-attack, I totally peek out from behind the tree to watch this glorious takedown.
I actually can't believe I did that. It worked. I'm so excited.
Pretty amazing.
And I'm just kind of jumping. I kind of forget for a second that these things could kill us at any moment. And I just kind of clap and I look at them and I'm like, did you see?
Yeah.
Kind of my
Who goes
reaction when
next?
the cloud worked.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Me. I'm gonna throw my knife again. I'm gonna move up 10 feet closer to them, and kind of heft them and go, all right, well, if it worked once, I'm gonna throw it again and see if I can hit. Do I have an asset on this again?
You have 1 asset. However, this will be a difficulty 2 because of your range.
Okay.
Difficulty 2 speed check with 1
All right.
asset.
2. Okay. 11.
You have rolled an 11. As the knife sails out, it sort of sticks right into the thing, the sphere center mass. And you see it falls to the ground.
Awesome. I'm gonna pull the knife back. Oh, it's so cool.
You are out of combat.
Oh. Everybody all right?
No. Fuck, man.
Maybe you okay?
Look at my fucking leg, dude. It's like
Oh.
pink and blistering and
Oh my.
Holy shit, you got burned bad.
Does anybody know how to heal?
Pocket did.
No, but we can heal each other.
what is Pocket? What happened to her? I didn't
Maybe
see her go down.
like went comatose or like asleep or
I didn't
She's
do that.
out?
I rolled a 1.
She's out.
I rolled a 1 and then she went out. So I
Yeah,
don't.
it wasn't you
that
though.
me?
You had an effect. Another
Oh,
effect.
right, yeah.
Yeah. So that wasn't you. I just saw that. She went. She's colorless. Yeah, no color. Like, she just lost it all.
Yeah, well, maybe she got out of the game.
Did she get hit by one of these?
Wait, how would she have gotten out?
Wait, do you think she logged out? I'm gonna tap my menu. No, can we get out? Escape?
You see that option is still not available to you.
I don't know, but maybe she was able to. Maybe she was able to pull her headset off.
Maybe she died.
What?
Don't say that.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Well, what if that happens to us?
I mean, I don't want it to. I just, guys.
I just
You
Like, look.
don't fucking mean that, Jay.
No, I do fucking look. I mean, maybe that's what happens.
could be, but you shouldn't say it. It's
I mean, I
still
do-
very scary.
I know it's terrifying.
Actually,
I don't
let me see if I can help.
want it to happen. I'm gonna sit down and use my action and 10-minute recovery. Just slump down against the tree.
How many hit points are you hurt?
Please
Wow.
make a recovery roll twice. On your first recovery roll, you regenerate 2 points to any stat pools that you wish. On your second recovery roll, which will require 10 minutes of rest, you will recover 7 points after 10 minutes.
Well, while he's resting, I'm gonna go over and investigate this weird thing that we're here to turn off.
Are you sure you're okay to walk right now, PB?
No, I'm really not, but I don't see any other choice. This
I
thing
see.
could turn on at any point, and I don't want us to lose,
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm just sitting there looking at Technum.
Want help walking?
Yeah, actually, that would be nice.
Put your arm around me.
I'm gonna come up on the other side too, and we'll kind of,
Thanks,
I don't know.
guys.
I have you over my left arm, and I've got my gun still out, aimed at these things.
So are these things gonna turn back on? Should we, maybe we should, punch them or take them apart or?
I would love to take them apart. There's probably some iotum in there.
Yeah.
I could salvage Numenera, so if we can keep them down, I could take them apart.
Okay. Well, these two are down for sure. These other ones are just deactivated. So does anybody have like a lightsaber or?
wait, could you get lightsabers in this game? Did I miss that?
I think so. I think we could have picked anything we wanted. I just literally
Yeah.
selected
Guys,
default.
I have tools.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I have an auto hammer. I have some nano tools. I have an auto screwdriver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pry bar from Half-Life 2. If you guys want the pry bar,
Okay. Well,
skin and everything.
I am also pretty good at salvaging Numenera, but I don't need to do that right now. I really want to look at this thing that they were guarding first and see what we've got here.
Yeah, let's just figure out how to turn the noise maker thing off first.
Yeah. That's what this is, right? Wow,
By
look
the
at it.
way,
Looks
Tech-
like something out of a video game. Oh, wait.
Technom's body is still gray. She is not breathing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm just staring at it.
I've hurt my eyes a lot.
Yeah. Can we heal? Can we do anything to help her?
You almost see me sort of just distract myself with this Numenera than actually go and help her.
Well.
Listen, if she's gone, there's nothing we can do. Look, it's already happened. It happened at the beginning of the fight.
So we're just gonna shrug and move on?
I think
Oh,
she's.
we're gonna turn off the sound thing, and then I guess.
We can figure it out in a bit, but these
Yeah.
things are still could be activated, I guess. We don't know anything about this stuff.
What if
They
she's
could
like
come back
stuck
and
in limbo or something?
we know
Okay.
nothing. We know nothing if that's...
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're
You
right.
guys fix it. I've got it.
Okay.
What do we do? Does anybody know what we're looking at?
I might actually. I'm apparently pretty good with machines, so let's just see what my brain gives me when I look at this thing.
I've never seen this stuff myself, but it is familiar to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense actually. It's like I look at it and I don't know what it is, but somehow the information comes to me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it just looks like a hunk of metal to me, so.
Beautiful hunk of metal. Also a dangerous hunk of metal.
Okay, well, let me take a look at it. What do I see when I look at this thing?
Just its basic appearance is... It's so weird and alien because the metal looks like it's fused with the ground. These triangular plates have a sort of very machined kind of look, but the edges just fade into the ground. They look like they're a part of it. There are various holes, maybe about the size of like a bowling ball hole, riddled throughout each of the 3 triangular plates. And there are holes basically large enough for these automatons to exit all around these plates. The holes themselves are not lit, and it's also extremely off-putting because you can't see into them beyond the fact that they're a black void.
Okay. So there's no like
And
panel.
it's a perfectly circular edge. There is no like erosion or anything. It's a perfect circle.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna recover.
Please make a recovery roll. You regain 4 points, Ulrich.
I am trained in machine affinity, so I'm trained in these tasks. Is there something, Null, that I can do to roll to get the knowledge that I need to be able to deactivate this?
In interactions with this device, please make a difficulty 4 intellect check in regards to machinery.
Okay.
That sounds like a lot. You want me to help?
Yeah, that would be great.
You have 1 asset.
Okay. I use my effort as well.
The information sort of pops into your head that these triangular plates have one plate amongst them contains something, and these plates have some kind of mechanism to operate them. As you start to think about it, the idea of these plates strangely popping into your head, information begins to fill your mind. You start to trace lines along the device. You can see potentially that these holes that are riddled throughout the device are actually ways to open up the panels. One of these holes has a trigger to release the panel. And judging from what you can tell, it is the rightmost one of these panels that contains whatever it is that it contains.
Okay, so can I reach over to that? Just kind of, I feel like I am in a trance a little bit as I'm getting this information, and it's just kind of, it's kind of neat at first, where I think like, wow, this must be what it's like in the Matrix or something, where you just suddenly, your brain is filled with the information that you need. And I think that distracts me a little bit. And my hand just kind of navigates to that panel that I need to hit the release to open it. And I'm sort of half expecting it to not work. So when it does kind of make that sound of the release, I'm a little bit surprised. And then I will go ahead and I will open that panel on the device or on the thing.
Please make a speed task check in
Okay.
regards to mechanical devices. Difficulty 4. You have
Okay.
1 asset.
Okay. I'm sorry, do I do speed or do I do the machine affinity roll?
This is a speed-based
Okay.
machine affinity roll. On your character sheet, you should be able to change the stat that is associated with each skill.
Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. Okay, cool.
You have rolled a natural 1. Will you accept the GM intrusion?
No, I will not.
Please pay 1 XP. Your first attempt to open this fails. I think as you're reaching your fingers into one of these holes to find this sort of like latch, similar to the way that you might try and find the latch on the hood of a car or something,
Okay.
to pop it open. You're trying to reach in there and you realize there's like a few triggers for this, and you like just barely touch one of them and you realize, oh shit, there might be 2 bad ones here.
Okay. Fuck.
What?
Looks like there might be some traps here as well.
Of course. Okay. Well, if it was this easy, then probably they would have had this figured out by now.
Yeah.
Is anybody good with traps? Is that a thing we can be good at in this game?
I mean, I actually am.
Oh,
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm not really, but I have an intrusion that a trap or a dangerous device will malfunction before it will affect us. That's a cool special intrusion I have, I guess.
Work
fun.
Yeah, I'm imagining that's why it didn't actually go off, probably, because I definitely felt like I touched it. Can I try again?
Please make a speed task check, difficulty 4, with 1 asset.
I
Using
mean,
your machine affinity.
how bad can it be, right, guys? I can't roll a nat 1 twice, right?
Never. What kind of luck would that be?
I didn't roll with the asset, I forgot. But it's still a success, so.
Did you mean to use effort?
No? Did it use effort?
Yeah, you used effort there. You put in
Oh,
an
I
effort.
meant to use an asset, not an effort.
Okay, so it's the same effect.
Okay.
You sort of feel around for where the potential traps are. You notice there's like, if the triggers feel like a little bit different, and this is like extremely fine dexterity. This is like reaching into the inside of your computer and having like no fucking room at all.
So this is like probably my cybernetics doing this then? Because I am probably not that dexterous, so my arm just takes over and is moving in a weird...
Backwards.
Yeah, my
maybe does your fingertip like go up and...
Yeah.
Yeah, and extending out is the little tiny... Oh god, that's so creepy. I love it. Yeah. And little like...
The little alien second mouth, but in your hand.
Yeah, and it's little like spider web size cords that come
Gross.
out.
Love it.
Yeah, love it.
You hear the triangular metal sort of release.
I think I got it.
Nice. Careful.
It just slides, seemingly you don't even see like an opening for this to slide into, but it recesses, and inside you can see this sort of pocket of wires and things connected to what appears to be this sort of this thing maybe that's about like 12 inches tall, maybe 7 inches or so wide. It's sort of angular, and it has some strange lettering and things on it. And it's hooked up to various wires.
What is this?
No.
Is this a Numenera?
Yeah, this is Numenera. Yeah, Numenera is things that we just can't really understand.
This whole freaking game is Numenera.
Yeah.
Well,
You're not wrong.
how can I stop this from happening, or how can I learn about this?
I could take it apart, and we could learn from the pieces.
Is that safe?
Probably not. But I'm about it.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I have a cipher that I haven't used yet.
At least one of us has ciphers.
I mean, I could happily give it to you. I just thought
No, it's fine.
it'd be very useful.
Try to joke.
They're
Go for it.
Okay. I just reach into my tool belt and I pull out my phasing gloves and I put them on, and I'm going to reach into the middle of this thing and I'm going to try to break it.
Oh.
I need you to be very, very specific.
Okay.
You're reaching into this thing that is plugged in.
It says these gloves can selectively phase through solid objects whose level is no higher than the cipher level. So first, let's go over that. The cipher's level is 5. It does so in a fashion that allows the wearer to see what they will be touching, and it will provide an asset for anyone attempting to repair a disabled object or structure. I imagine it would be the same if I were to try to disable it. Someone wearing the gloves could also search behind walls, under floors. The gloves retain their phasing ability for up to 1 minute per cipher level, so 5 minutes. If used as part of a salvaging task, the gloves grant 2 assets.
Are you using this as a salvaging task?
Yes. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, we're trying to take it apart. Safely, if we can. Safely disable this thing.
Please attempt to salvage Numenera. Difficulty 4. This is a speed-based roll. You have 2 assets because of your phasing gloves, which will be consumed.
Oops. Yeah. Okay.
Get 3 assets?
2 assets.
Do I get to count my machine affinity as an extra asset?
No.
And you're trained in it?
I am trained in understanding Numenera. Or sorry, in salvaging, yeah. So that would be 3.
Please roll your salvaging Numenera roll with 2 assets. As you reach into this device, you start to pull away the wires. You can see like each one starts to spark or something strange. It sort of pulses, but you can see through it as you phase your gloves through the device. And as you do, the wires disconnect.
Okay. Okay.
Everything sort of powers down inside of the pocket here. When you remove the device, you see something pretty amazing.
I am talking to it as well. I'm apologizing for taking it apart, but it's hurting a lot of people. But you're hurting a lot of people. I'm sorry.
Oh. Shh, there.
I mean, it is on my sheet. I talk to machines, so.
This thing has a sort of screen, and as you disconnect it, you see a light begin to pulse on it.
What is that?
This is what you see. You can open up Twitch chat.
Huh? What?
What is it?
Weirlock? Is this real time? Oh my god, they can see us. Yeah, we can see you. How can you see us?
I don't see them. Who?
Look. Look at the screen.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
How do?
PB,
Is
oh
it-
my god, it's Vio. Where is Jay? Why isn't he with you? What? Jay, you just resubbed to the channel.
What?
You guys collapsed IRL. We can see your avatars. Wait, we collapsed?
What's up?
Wait, what?
I'm gonna come over finally. I think I'm going to bring.
Still inside the game while disconnected. What do you mean we're disconnected? Check your DMs. I can't check
up?
my DMs.
What's going on?
We only have access to the Twitch chat.
Who are you talking to?
Look at the screen that we're all looking at, Jay.
Holy shit! What's up? What's up, chat? Hey guys,
Pocket died?
are we okay?
What?
What do you mean Pocket died?
What do you mean Pocket died?
Wait,
Really?
our bodies were taken to the hospital?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Light begins flashing on this,
Well, shit.
and you no
All right,
longer
so
see
what
chat.
about it?
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
What happened to it? Hey, what
Oh
happened to
my
it?
god. Oh my god.
How's that even possible? That shouldn't even be possible.
What happened? Where'd it go?
I don't know. Are we actually in the hospital right now? Then how are we here?
But I'm... This is... fucked up.
Did we just talk to chat even though we're not us?
What do you mean we're not us? We're still
Well,
us.
If we're in the hospital but we're in here, then we're not us. You know?
Our minds are here, our bodies are in the hospital.
Are we dead? Are we...
They would have told us if we were dead, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
they might not know. We're in the
Pocket's dead.
hospital.
So are we?
Are we stuck?
Did they say they said Pocket died? Yeah? Or
No way, man.
That's what they said, but
she's not breathing. But we should still
Okay, calm down.
take her. What did you do with the thing? How was Twitch chat inside of it? I don't get it. What do you mean? Where did that come from? Like, is that like your phone? Or did
You found that in there?
Sorry, what?
the tablet? Like, how did you get the tablet?
No, it was on the Numenera that we were taking apart. It had a screen on it. I can try to bring it back.
So that must mean there's more of them. It's got to be some sort of cipher of some sort. So there's got to be those scattered throughout. All right.
So we just find them and then we learn more about our
Yeah.
comatose fucking bodies.
I guess that's the only way we can communicate with them. Which is good. All right, hold on. I'm gonna
Can I just try to turn it back on?
But you found that in there?
Yeah, it was on this Numenera thing.
Did she open up only one of those panels? I'm gonna. Okay. You
Wait,
see?
don't open it up. Don't open it up.
Why? If we. Okay.
It's because I have these stupid gloves on and they're good for 5 minutes. I'll just reach through and I'll grab anything else.
Okay,
So that way we
alright,
don't set off
okay.
any traps.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We need to calm down, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
I reach up and I touch the other boxes, and the gloves say that I can like see through what it is. Is there anything inside this other second box?
That's a good place for us to take a break.
Holy!
Oh, you fucking beautiful human being. My goodness, you are so great.
That's a good place for us to take a break, guys. So, again, a big congratulations to Shy Baby for winning
Yes.
the giveaway today of Destiny and Discovery the 2 Numenera core books, 416 pages each from Monty Cook Games. If you guys are enjoying this system, and I fucking am, I fucking love this system so much.
It's so good.
Then you need to head on over to Monty Cook Games website and use the code Tablestory and Pumpkinberry if you want to get yourselves 2 $5 coupons off of some of the books. They've got some really wonderful stuff. The artwork, the stable of artists that they have. Ugh, amazing. So good. I think as you've seen, the lore is fantastic. And I absolutely love the Cypher system and Numenera in general. It's so good. Go check it out. Get yourself some books. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. Make sure if you have not done so, you follow all of our wonderful players here today.
Especially Nega.
She's a Twitch ambassador.
Uh-huh.
Go
Thank
give her
you.
a follow. And if you have not used your Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, consider throwing it to the way of one of these wonderful people. Please go get yourself some emotes. Get yourself get some stuff you can spam, because everybody loves to spam. Who doesn't love to spam? And if you want to help support Tablestory, one of the best ways you can do that. Oh my God, Sagittari, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you so much for the subs there.
Wait, how close are we to an emote?
We're 8.
Sorry,
We're well, actually, we just ticked over with our sub points. Believe it or not. Yeah. No.
Oh.
In the way that we're down a bunch of subs because of the month-long tick over. So we need 97 sub points to get to our next emote.
You got this.
Okay.
Yeah, it just.
I wanted was the new emote. Saggy,
I'm sorry. It just happened during the show, I think.
People to go tier 3 right now.
But yeah, it just ticked over during the show. That sucks. But we'll be back in just a few minutes, everybody. Stay tuned for more Table Stories Simulacrum PB. What do you got?
Yeah, don't forget, our show is on Sunday.
Aha!
Superheroes.
We're doing superheroes. The August Alliance is happening this Sunday.
Oh, thanks, you guys.
We'll be back in just... Oh, my God. We got more gift subs. Thank you so much, Potential Energy. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Table Story Simulacrum.
Get that emote before the break's back.
What are you people doing?
Holy crap, we hit it. Stop, stop. You're lunatics. All of you are lunatics.
I am so proud of you. Well done, everyone. Well done.
God! What?
You're insane. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you so
Holy
much.
cow. Oh my god.
We still got a few people that are coming back from break, so we'll just be a couple minutes, but PB
How many
was
for the
squeeing.
next emote?
Oh no. No.
Well, to be fair, it's only 84.
No!
You heard him.
God!
What is wrong with you people?
You're insane! Stop!
Welcome back, you raving lunatics. What have you done? We are
Mad folk!
57 sub points away from our next emote already.
Oh, wow.
You're insane. Thank you so
Not even that
much.
far.
Thank you so much for the subs, guys. We really appreciate it. It's amazing. Thank you. Again, this show is sponsored by Monty Cook. We just did a giveaway for the Numenera Discovery and Destiny core books. Go check out MontyCookGames.com and use the Tablestory and Pumpkinberry coupons to get yourself $5 off per coupon. Go get yourself some books. They're amazing. They're really amazing. We're absolutely loving the Numenera system. And just so you know, our Zoom group chat was blowing up with like, I love this system so much during the combat. So, yeah, we're not kidding. We really do love it. So thank you so much. But let's take things back to a pretty scary place. Chat, if you'd be so kind as to hop back into roleplay mode, and players close chat. And before the break, Coralie was about to reach into one of these other paneled areas. You still have your phase gloves on when you start to put your hands through the area.
Well, I'm looking first, just to clarify. Is there anything in here?
You have
worth
to sort
grabbing?
of, I think for the phase gloves, you kind of have to put them through the object that you want to sort of see through, and then they
okay.
they spread out.
Yeah, so then I definitely am touching the outer box, and I will push my hands through a little bit until I can see what's inside.
Inside, you can see more of these spheres that came out from before.
Oh my god. Oh dear.
What?
There are more of these sphere thingies in here.
Could you deactivate it?
Wait, did 6 of these come from one panel?
Maybe. How many are there in here?
6.
Yeah, there appear to be 6 in here. Let me
Yeah.
just double check real quick. I take my hands away and then I slide to the next little box thing and I put my hands on it
Nobody move.
and push in a little bit until I can see inside. Is it empty?
It also contains 6 more of these.
Holy shit, there's 6 more in here.
Oh god. Okay. Could you deactivate?
I mean, I don't know if me touching them will wake them up.
Yeah, we'd have to go through combat again, probably.
Well, could you see or feel around for a mechanism or something that you could are they loaded onto something?
I don't want to reach my hands in here. I think I might wake them up.
What was that?
You okay?
So yeah, it's just Null's making a face like I'm making a big mistake and I'm freaking out about it.
That's
Okay, sorry.
like meta of the meta of the meta.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to reach my hands in here, but Null, can I deactivate them from afar, or do I have to go through combat?
No, could you deactivate the mechanism so they don't come out?
Yes, I could probably do that. Lock it?
Load it in there.
Yeah, but don't we want them to
bombs.
Don't we want them to come out if we're going to salvage them?
Do we need to salvage them?
I mean, we could get a lot of iotum from these, right?
Well, we could,
We could. And that's a lot of ciphers. We could also die.
there's 12 of them.
I say we cut our losses. I mean, we took down 6 of them. Let's chalk
The
that
whole
one up to a
town is
win.
out of iotum, though.
Okay, theoretically, we could probably take them all if we made a plan. If we can rely on your disruption system.
And if
Well,
I
let
can
me
keep
just
them all at
see if I
bay-
can disrupt them now. They're sleeping, so I could probably just deactivate them one by one.
Can you,
I don't know about that.
Myth,
Yeah.
can you take your dark matter and put it on top of this so when they come up, they
Yeah, I was thinking that.
just
Yeah, that's a
swirl
really
around?
good idea.
Yeah.
Why is he doing this? Why is he making faces at us like this? He
Why
never
is-
does this.
You're not allowed.
Whack, what are you doing? You never do this. It's freaking me the fuck out. He never does this. What's going on? Okay.
What if you put your dark matter?
Right.
Can you use it?
Could I? Is there any way I could put the dark matter inside there? I guess I could have it on the way out. As soon as they come out, then they're going to be hindered for 10 feet, and then they just need
Start
to
with
go around.
disadvantage.
Okay, I hate to be asking the obvious questions, but did I miss the part where we stopped the buzzing noise that was making ears bleed and stuff?
I
Was
thought-
that
Yeah, I think I deactivated that.
we're like sure that's good, right? We're set on that.
Well,
No
that was
more.
that Numenera that allowed us to see Twitch chat.
Just making sure
But we're
that's dead and gone.
So we don't need the item. Let's
But
just
we're reaching
Carlossus.
into these two plates to try and find Twitch chat again, right? So we're
There isn't Twitch chat. It's just the things.
Thaddeus.
Unless there's another cube underneath all of these 6 things.
Well, can the oven mitts show us that?
Maybe. I slide the phase glove oven mitts down a little bit like lower. Is there a box underneath these thingies? These drones?
Please be very careful. I just don't want you to wake them up.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying
If
to.
anything happens or moves, let me know because I'm ready. I'm ready.
Please
Do you think I'm
make
just, like,
a
laying there in the
difficulty
hospital?
1 speed check. This is in regards to stealth.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That sounded scary.
This is fine. We can.
Asset 1 because of the phase gloves?
No.
Okay.
Is there still a cloud of distorted dark matter in the area? Okay, I've got my hand like reached behind me as if I'm going to concentrate on that.
You have rolled a 9. Searching below, these are called gazers, by the way.
Do I know
when you
that?
search below the gazers, you can see more of the sort of wires that were around the other sort of pocket of
Okay.
space. Doesn't look like there's anything else in there beyond that.
It doesn't look like there's anything else in here.
Okay.
Can we just like put a heavy brick on top so they don't get out and maybe go back?
I do like that idea.
I can probably just disable the lid from opening.
Maybe let's try that.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, if it goes wrong, if it goes wrong, maybe they'll trigger and then we have to fight 6 more.
dude,
Worse,
if we
12.
die, I'm gonna be so pissed at you.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen.
Okay, no pressure. Jesus.
Or we just don't do it. We could also just back out of here, roll these things away, and then I could salvage them. Or we can just leave. We don't really need the item for the village. If we
Can we
have,
just confirm though that this is what we needed to deactivate?
Yeah. No.
No, do you know?
we wait to confirm that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm trying to remember. Pocket used her special ability to lead us straight here, and then I used an ability to know that what was causing it was right here. So if this is the only thing in there, I'm gonna assume this is it.
Yeah. No,
It was definitely Numenera causing it. We
How much
deactivated
time-
the Numenera.
How much time has passed? We were counting down until it was supposed to go off again.
Well, I rested for 10 minutes.
Your phase gloves deactivate.
Okay,
Oh.
it's okay.
Okay.
So it's another 5 minutes. You said those would last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Was that a cipher?
yeah,
Right. Yeah. You said it was a cipher. Okay.
yeah.
I
it's
mean,
okay.
I wasn't keeping track or anything, but I feel like shouldn't the sound have happened again by now? What was it, like an hour? They
no,
said.
it's 2 hours. I don't think it's been that long.
How many times did they say a day? 2? 10?
No, 10 times a
10.
day. Yeah.
They said 10 times a day.
2 hours, 10 makes about sense. Yeah. Okay.
Fuck. Okay.
And didn't they say it was 30 minutes traveling to get from where we started to here?
Yeah. So we'll know soon.
All right. Well, can we try to salvage these machines? I guess for
Yeah.
parts for stuff.
We roll them out of here first. If those things wake up, I do not want to have to fight them again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, why don't we go to town and disable the ones that you what did
Should
you
have
do,
brought a
like,
cart.
Force choke them?
You got a power hammer?
Yeah, I have an auto hammer.
Yeah, let's just destroy them here, and then we could just take the parts.
Yeah, I have no
Right
idea how
now-
to thing. Do you?
Not at all. I could try.
It looks like a regular hammer, but it's got like this grip thing here. What do you just pull it?
I don't know. Yes, it looks like it.
Yeah, I imagine it goes like in my hand. And like, oh! Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, she's just gonna. Just kind of. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got the hang of this.
Yeah. Okay.
How are we gonna carry all of this back and carry Pocket?
Right. Okay. We won't. It's that simple. We could stay here and try to recover. If anything happens, we could disrupt or destroy. Like I said, if the buzzing happens, we can just destroy or disrupt or whatever. But we could stay, recover ourselves. I could do some salvaging, and then we could leave in the morning, or we can get back as soon as we can. That's just.
In the morning, we're still gonna be stuck in this game, and then we have to.
Right.
We're still gonna be here in the morning.
I don't know.
Like we're just accepting this.
I don't.
I don't know how to get out.
We don't know if a day here or a year here is a second or a minute there.
We should have asked them how long it's been.
Yeah.
Now we have a question for next time. But I don't know how to get out of here. I just know how to be here.
They said we were disconnected.
Listen, we're here right now. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We have a crazy cool forest, mountains, robot meatballs that try to kill us. Let's scrap the meatballs. Okay. Bring Pocket back to town and figure the fuck out what to do next. Because we're probably staying the night.
Yeah.
Might have to stay a week.
It'll be like in D&D or something, right? We'll stay the night.
Take a long rest.
Take a long rest. Yeah.
And then get back at it tomorrow.
Bright and early, adventurers.
I'm gonna hug Una.
I'm gonna join the group hug.
I just don't want to be stuck here forever, you know?
Me either.
Me neither.
And we won't be.
Okay.
We're gonna focus on now, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loud hammer sounds.
And I'm gonna walk over to Technome and
Yeah, I
just
will too.
start dragging her off, I guess. Or lifting her. She's pretty small, right?
Yeah, she was short.
Okay, yeah.
She, you still have the Gallon, sort of lizard horses. You have hers as well.
Okay, well, I think one of us should ride with her, obviously, and like hold her. I don't know whose sheet has the most strength.
Are you breaking apart the the gazers?
Yeah.
Okay. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Jay Gamerson is attempting to break apart Gazer. Please make a difficulty 1 speed check.
Okay. Also, I have a 12 PB.
This is in regards to salvaging Numenera.
Oh, well then maybe we should do it. Do you have?
You guys lost a chance, so
I think
Well,
we already started it. I don't know if it's gonna let us take it.
Hammer-
I just mean the other ones
Right.
in the future. The rest of them we should probably do.
I agree.
This doesn't happen super fast, by the way, breaking it apart. It will take you a few minutes for each one that you attempt. But you break it up. It sort of breaks apart and you see little glowing bits, and it doesn't look like anything that we have going on with any of our machinery. It's very alien and weird, and there's probably pieces that are liquid and gas.
Oh, cool. This looks like a USB port, but upside down. Yeah, after the first one, I'll probably go My arm is killing me. Myth? Ulrich? You want it? I don't know, whichever one. You guys have, if you have a better skill, then I'm not going to tear my arm.
No, I was going to recover here. I'll just, I'll do it. Coralie.
I can also do it. I mean, if we're
you
not
recover, your leg's pretty bad.
look at it, it's awful. It's like pink and blistering and gross.
Yeah, that's really gross.
I can try to heal you.
Oh no, it's okay. I'll be all right. It's actually, it hurts a lot, but I find it grounding, which I desperately need right now. Sorry if that's fucked up.
You know me? I'll take a heal. No?
I'll take the hammer then.
I mean, are you sure, Myth? I can help. Can we both try to salvage it together? Does that increase the odds, or no? How does that work?
Assisting one will just give us an asset. That'll actually work.
Okay.
Sorry,
yeah.
no.
Feel my pry bar?
Yeah, sure. That'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah, it's the one from Half-Life 2, if you didn't know.
You have gained 1 iotum from salvaging the Numenera.
Oh, this is so
inside
good.
The gazer.
You don't mind if I hold on to this, do you?
I don't. I can use it though. Also, if we
Right.
need it. Yeah, I have some skills that require the use of it.
Great.
Okay. Cool.
Jay, did you say you needed help healing?
Yeah.
No. How do I heal? How do I do that for someone?
Once per day, you may attempt to try to heal another character. For each stat point you try to heal, it increases the difficulty by 1. For example, if you would like to try to heal 3 stat points, it will be a difficulty 3 intellect check, speed check, or might check, depending on how you'd like to heal them.
Mine's intellect.
How many do you need?
I mean, 4 would be great, but I'm pretty. It hurt.
Let's try 4 then. So difficulty 4 and all.
Difficulty 4.
Can do it.
I'm exhausted.
Got this.
We got this.
This
It's
is
fine.
in regards to healing.
You can do it.
So do I just do? I'm doing an intellect roll. You said, or
This
what?
varies depending on how you would like to try to heal.
I don't really have any special skills or anything for it.
Very well. Intellect would probably make the most sense.
Think you know. Okay, I guess here goes nothing.
So, I think what happens is you sort of approach Jay Gamerson. How do you think you would be trying to heal him? What do you envision it looking like? What do you envision your character doing?
Do you have any like visible wounds, Jay?
There's probably like a couple. I bruised like a peach, so there's probably like a lot of bruises, maybe scrapes from what we've been walking through or something, or like hitting a tree, but nothing severe.
So I keep thinking every time they try something like the cool parkour stuff or the healing or the magic oven mitts, everybody keeps describing it as like I just knew what I needed to do in the moment, and so I kind of hope that will happen, and I reach into the jacket that I'm wearing, and the only thing that I kind of pat around and find is a flask, and so I just kind of pour out a shot's worth of whatever liquor I have in my flask onto Jay and kind of pat it a little bit and smear it around and try and make comforting noises while I do that. Just a little like, oh okay, bud. How's that? How is that? Did I don't.
Next, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna let me drink that, and that would have been so much better.
Pocket normally it looks like Pocket kind of gets in the zone when she does it, and I don't know how to do that.
I think she does a hand thing. There's
Do you want-
probably no liquor
No.
involved.
No liquor. Okay, I'm very sorry. That's all I had.
No, you're good. You're good. That was actually really cool. Thanks,
Do you?
you and Null, and we're fucked if we need healing, guys.
Mhm. Yeah. No, but I got anybody covered. If you need a shot to take the edge off.
Oh my god. I'm
Yeah?
so hungry.
Have we eaten since we got here?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Maybe we should head back and try and get some food.
Well, I really want to try to get any more iotum out of the rest of these, and then we can go, I swear. But if
Do we
if
have
we are
ration-
going to be stuck here, this
in our-
is some good shit.
Pack, guys. We have rations. There's like different dried meats and a couple little tins of food.
You guys mind if I try making a cipher? It'll take some time.
No.
I mean, why don't you go ahead and I'll salvage the rest of these.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over and sit down by Techno. Just chill while they do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over and sit on the other side of her as well, and just kind of generally check and feel her, check and see if there's any kind of pulse. Kind of brush her hair off her face and kind of get her comfortable.
Her eyes are open, and there is no breathing. There's no response and no pulse.
I'm just gonna lower her eyelids so her eyes are shut.
Awesome. Yeah. I thought I saw her move earlier, but I think it was just trick of the light.
For each gazer that you are attempting to salvage iotum from, please attempt a difficulty 1 salvaging Numenera roll. Speed based.
Okay, and I have the one asset of the jackhammer, right? Or whatever it is.
That is correct.
Okay.
That will make the difficulty 0.
Oh.
These are automatic successes.
Poggers.
That's a pog.
Again, it takes a few minutes normally to take these things apart, but you rolled a natural 20. I think you do it way faster, and you get 2 iotum from this one.
Yes.
So here's the thing, guys. If I'm going to be making some ciphers, I don't know. It's going to be pretty fragile. I don't know if I give them to you, if they're going to work. So if I'm making these ciphers, it's going to be for me, and I guess whatever ones I'll have, I'll just pass to you guys.
Okay.
Cool. Can you make bombs?
I don't know. I think it's random.
Try and learn how to make bombs. That might be useful.
Hell yeah, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 left that I can salvage from. No, if the difficulty is now 0 since I'm using the hammer, do I have to roll for the rest of them?
No, you do not.
Perfect.
Nice. We should be quick though. We gotta get back.
Okay. Well, if we're stuck here, this
Take
is
some time.
this is
I got
going to
about
be
an hour,
good.
which is good because that means everybody could recover one more time if they need.
Okay. I don't think I can recover while I'm salvaging.
No, probably not.
It's like a short rest.
Then while you're salvaging, I'm going to try to bind these wounds, and then after that, we can then take an hour, recover them once more, then leave. I won't recover that third time. I'll instead make a cipher.
Okay.
Unless that's too selfish and we can just leave, because I'm the only person really. Actually, I'm not really benefiting. We're all.
We should
We're
move
there.
before
We can always-
recover
We
for
can
now.
always make a cipher at a place with food.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's just
Yeah.
let me just bind these
Who
wounds.
knows? Maybe they'll shower us with delicious food because we
Ciphers.
saved them. Well, I doubt they can shower us with ciphers. They don't have any iotum or anything.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know. That
Yeah.
town gives me the fucking creeps. So I'd actually rather just never go back.
Jay, this whole
Well,
place
we
gives
have
me the
to-
creeps.
we have to go back.
They purposefully blinded themselves.
Well,
That
what would
is
you have
creepy.
done?
I mean, yeah, but still.
Make earmuffs and then go save them.
Well, he did
yeah.
try to make earmuffs,
I
but
mean,
not everybody can be PCs, guys. Sometimes you just are an NPC in life.
That's
Really
kind of the
profound.
saddest thing I've ever heard.
wow, yeah.
Very dark.
Oh, sorry. Just how my brain works, I guess.
No.
Yeah, but ironically, everyone thinks they're a PC.
Yeah, absolutely.
I needed that laugh. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's me. Dark existentialism, and I'm trapped in a game. This will be great.
This will be fun.
Okay, so do I get one piece of iotum from each thing? No, or
You gain 1 iotum from each gazer.
okay.
This is going to take you about 5 minutes for each one to take
Okay.
apart.
Okay. So I had 4 left to take apart.
Okay. You
20
gain
minutes?
4 iotum after about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Who's taking recoveries?
I'm taking my 10-minute. And I did.
Did you
I got 4.
did you rest next? You should.
I haven't taken any damage or anything, so I'm okay.
Oh. You didn't use any effort?
No, not for anything.
Wow.
I think I was just very lucky today. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm beat.
I've been waiting to use a whip ever since watching Indiana Jones as a kid, so maybe that was my
You're like jellyfish whip. I saw that. That was really
Yeah, isn't that so cool?
cool. Uh-huh. Did you think of that? Like, where did that? Is that? What did you pay for that? Is that a cosmetic?
Yeah, well, I don't
Cosmetic because it's useful.
yeah, I don't do it too often, but when you see a glowing jellyfish whip, you get the glowing
have
jellyfish
it.
whip, you know?
You get it. Yeah, I guess.
If it makes you that happy, it's money well spent, right?
I
Yeah, if
mean,
you could buy a
jellyfish
cat.
are like the most amazing things ever. So yeah, I totally agree with that sentiment.
Okay, good.
The?
Should we maybe load up the little lizard buddies with the stuff that we're taking while you guys wrap up here?
Yeah, I need something to do.
Yeah.
I'll like swing up onto my feet.
One, I could try to make. No, that'll take too much time. I was gonna say I could make a sled out of some of these parts, and then we could take the whole parts as well.
No,
But I think that's just could take too long. I think we could just leave it.
yeah, I'm gonna take her onto the bearded dragon horse, beefcake.
Gallon.
Beefcake. I'll bend down and try to pick up Pockets or Techgnome's character, like they do in the movies. Like,
Fireman carry?
yeah, no, I like the arm kind of cradling the neck and then under the knees. I don't want a fireman carry someone. That would be
No,
yeah.
isn't that fireman carry?
Oh, I thought
Fireman is the arm over the like.
Oh,
over the
Yeah.
shoulder.
what's
Yeah.
this one then?
That's like carrying someone over the threshold kind of thing.
Like a
Like-
honeymoon. Just got
Yeah.
in the room, kind of.
That's just the
Yeah.
only way that I know how to hold.
Just married.
How do you? Well, I'm not gonna. You don't. What?
Yeah, no, that's the right carry. You're
Yeah.
good. You got it.
You're doing great.
You're nailing it, buddy. You're good. Don't worry.
Dead person here, guys. Dead person. So I'm gonna put it back up on the list. I'm
Sorry.
just try as gently as I can. I don't want to like slope her over so it like breaks her back. I don't know. I guess I'd have to sit her.
Yeah, someone's got to sit with her, I think, and
I can sit behind her so she leans against me if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. that
that's why I was asking who has the best strength. I imagine that's going to be a strength roll that we're going to have to make.
Was it strength or speed when we were rolling with last time riding the lizard thing? Do we remember?
I don't know, but Null might know. No, if one of us wanted to hold, what's Pocket's character's name? He's not going to know what I'm talking about.
Techgnome.
Oh, Techgnome. If one of us wanted to hold Techgnome while riding the lizard creature, what roll would we have to make?
Character Techgnome not recognized.
What?
Null, if one of us were holding the we're trying to hold on to an object or a body while riding on the gallon. What roll would we need to make? Is that might or speed?
To control the gallon would be a speed-based check. To hold on to someone else would be a might-based check.
I have 11 might and 12 speed.
Yeah, I got 12 and 14.
12 and 15. I'll do it. I can do it.
Okay.
All right. We should return these and ask if we can keep the couple of them. We got 2 spare now, yeah?
Do we still have the data pad thing with chat on it? We should probably bring back some kind of proof that the noise won't start again, so people believe us, you know?
That's weird. I salvaged that. That's what I was using the gloves to do. Does that mean I, took it apart? Oh, see? No? I just disabled it? Okay. Then yeah, I'll take that with us then.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's off now.
We can show them the proof if they want. Tell them to come up here.
Okay. Are we good to go? Are you guys done?
Get up on the gallon.
Yeah. Can somebody help me up on this thing? I can't really lift my leg.
Yeah.
I'll try and hoist.
Thanks.
I swing my leg off of the gallon, and you see Ulrich, or the avatar of Ulrich, take out a I guess off of a belt loop that you didn't see under the jacket, a very thin metallic cable. It's about 8 feet in length, and he starts to lash as safely as he could the body of once was Technome to the gallon in the saddle. Quiet the entire time.
All right. So you sort of tie her up. Please make a difficulty. Please make a difficulty.
No?
This is null.
We didn't hear what you said. You said to make a, and then you started to. We just didn't hear you.
Null has no record of that.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Well, I was gonna just lash. All right, I'm just gonna do it.
Oh my god, it's anything that we do that's near her or interacting with her. It just won't recognize it. Because it doesn't recognize that she's in the game.
No. It was a glitch. It was a glitch. Just do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Is it a glitch because of her, or is it a glitch because this whole game is falling apart?
It's probably just
I'm with
code, you know?
I'm with baby on this one. And I start to once again try it again.
Please make a difficulty.
Fuck me.
Please make a difficulty.
Far back. How far back is it to the town? No.
Please make a difficulty 3 intellect check in regards to geography. You have 1 asset.
I think I have more than that. I've Community Explorer, and I think I have something that lets me, once I know where I am, Like if I've walked the way before. Hold on, let me just look.
I'm going to do it anyway because I have tasks that involve in chaos, and this seems chaotic to me and also a little bit in character for him. So I'm going to continue lashing even though the code seems to be breaking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like watching. I'm really, really curious about this, so I'm watching this.
We can just carry her back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If we're
on.
not that far, we can just walk back.
No, hold on. I have an
It's
idea.
not. I just got to lash it twice. What's the difficulty? It's probably one.
I think as you're doing the lashing, what happens is you see the same kind of glitch that you saw before with Technome sort of ripple through her body, and you just kind of do it.
Haha. That's how we get out.
What?
What?
That's how we get out. So
What do you mean?
that's cool. The game fucks up when we touch her.
Right?
You
So
think if we touched her, we could jolt ourselves out of the game?
Well, I think anything that we do in relation while touching her isn't registered by the game and just happens anyways.
So you think if we're touching her, we can access the menu?
Holy shit.
Yeah, maybe, but anything else.
I can't get off this thing. Do you want to try it?
Try it, Ulrich. Try your menu.
Can't.
Fuck. I mean, I need to roll.
Try, but I can't.
I'll walk up and I'll grab onto Technome and just try and bop the menu. Anything?
Nothing shows up.
All right, well, that's bunk. But I bet you $20 if you try and throw her.
We can't throw
I'm not gonna throw
her.
I'm not gonna throw her. I'm not gonna throw her.
Not-
But I
we're not
bet you, if you tried to throw her, some weird shit would happen. I
Probably.
bet
This is weird shit.
that
Yeah.
anything related to that, like maybe your Twitch chat cipher. There's a way-
Put the cipher on her in her hands.
Someone else can.
Do you have it, PB? You
Yeah,
still have it, right?
Fuck it. I'm walking between the gallons. Fuck it. I'll do it. Give me it.
I give it to him.
And I'll walk over and just kind of tuck it in between her arms and sorry, pocket.
Is it
Nothing
doing
happens.
anything?
Nothing happens.
No, it's not turning on. She's not affected, and it's not.
So fucking stupid. All right, let's just go.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm like side-eyeing this the entire time on the way back now.
I'm so uncomfortable. Are her eyes still open? Did anybody close them?
Yeah, we close them.
Okay.
I did.
Should
Did anybody take the cipher thing out of her hands before we leave?
Yeah. Jay, take that back.
Yeah, I would have.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Twitch chat to my inventory.
Broken Twitch chat.
It's just Twitch chat.
Another day.
Okay.
Please make a speed check. Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to find this. Difficulty is 2. This is in regards to riding.
Nice.
Una has rolled a 19. Coralie has rolled an 8. Ulrich has rolled a 2. Jay Gamerson has rolled a natural 20. Just to be clear, Technome's
Me.
body is with whom?
Ulrich.
Okay. Jay, Coralie, and Una. You're all riding these gallon back to town, and Jay, you start to notice that Ulrich is losing control of his gallon. Ulrich, please make a might roll. This is in regards to carrying. Difficulty 2.
Oh God.
I'm going to spend effort.
Yeah, don't drop her, Myth.
Can I help here? Is that my major effect, or?
Ulrich.
Can he help? No?
Oh, he...
This is a difficulty 2 might check in regards to carrying. So, you hold on to Technome. However, the gallon throws you. Jay, you have an opportunity to do something. What do you try to do?
I'd like run my gallon up if I could. If we're like within 5 feet of each other, I'd try and run it up so that they fell on the side of the of Beefcake, and not directly onto the ground. So he kind of hit against my legs.
Okay.
I can't catch him.
You ride up your gallon close by, and they sort of fall onto the gallon. However, it's very awkward, and the this gives Ulrich another opportunity to try and right himself. Please make a speed check. Difficulty 2. Ulrich.
On Myth.
Were we both flown or just me?
You were able to hold on to her.
I was able to hold on, but I was knocked off.
You're
Just so
both knocked off, yeah. I think she's in your arms, I guess.
Oh. Okay. Speed?
Correct. The difficulty is 2, and this is in regards to carrying. I'm sorry, riding.
I think I did that right.
Oh!
You have rolled a natural 20.
It's crazy because like time slows down for us as he's rolling, and oh my God.
So I think what you see is Ulrich, you're able to sort of right yourself with Technome. How do you do this? And you are riding right next to Jay's gallon. Yours is moving all about. How do you right yourself and get it back on course?
I think what happens here with the 20, the gallon starts to get a little uncomfortable and anxious and starts to sort of do its like a lizard-like bucking, as much as you could imagine that.
These
Jay
things also kind of, they run almost like cats.
Yeah, they don't have like a
yeah.
gallop. They have like a,
Yeah.
more like a pounce kind of thing. So like I guess the shoulder blades and the way it moves and like its head being low and everything like that is a little jostling, of course, especially at higher speeds. And Jay rides up next to him, assuming and hopefully trying to help, and he does, but the thing is still kind of moving. And with that, I like look behind. It helps me, but I like look behind, and Technome's body is still kind of slumping off the opposite side. So what I do in like a very graceful maneuver is I just whip my leg up and around her, and I step back, and she just slides into my arms. And you see, as now I'm carrying her like a newlywed couple, start weeping.
Okay. You
Save.
Thanks.
You all ride the gallon back to the village of Kefward. You can see the village coming up. It has some like wooden ramparts that you kind of ran through on your way out. But otherwise, it's a lumber village with a port, and some sort of strange alien-looking mountains in the distance. But you make it back safely.
We should tell, what was the name of that guy?
Hamish.
Perish.
We should tell them what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should we do with her?
Maybe they can help.
We should keep her and not let the NPCs touch her.
That's a good idea.
A really good idea.
Once up the game, then
Okay.
you guys.
Now I actually have my
It'll
hand
be like this now.
on her and in the cables.
What, PB?
Nothing.
Are you okay to keep carrying her, Myth?
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a lot has happened this year, and it's very soon. But I'll be fine. I have to, right? I'm the one with the strength and the speed, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the save.
And to say,
Well, you got the.
went to a dance school, so it helped.
Did you really?
I did.
I took jazz and tap until I was like 12.
We're so prepared for this world with our dance backgrounds.
We got
I've watched only one of the movies of Step Up, so that's all I got.
You know, that's better than nothing, Jay.
It's fine.
I've seen like 3 of the Bring It, the Pitch Perfect. Oh, it's just
No,
Pitch Perfect.
I don't know
It's
if
just
that's
Pitch
going to
Perfect.
help. Actually, this is probably the best place to practice that because everyone's got earmuffs already, so.
That was good.
I joke when I'm very anxious. Sorry.
No, that was good.
No,
Oh, it was good. It was good. It was good.
Real good.
we need jokes.
Well, good. Because you got me.
Yeah, we should go turn in this quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Earning the quest in the video game.
So, you head back to Harish, and they're very grateful for this. He starts proclaiming this to the rest of the town. You're all sort of swarmed by the various members of this community, and people are sort of like patting you on the back, and some people are crying and Everyone's extremely appreciative. Harish says,
We have been plagued by this for so many months now. The port, we've barely had any trade. Since all of this happened, no one would want to come to this place. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please,
No.
let me give you something. Please.
Actually, if
Yeah, sure.
we could just maybe have a meal and a place to stay, and my leg, actually, if someone could help with that's all I think we would need.
Of course, whatever you need.
we'll have a celebratory feast. And you hear everyone sort of, yay, like clapping, and everyone is
Feast.
extremely extremely happy.
Oh.
And Harish will sort of, whoever's closest, will sort of grab your hands, and you feel like a pouch in your hands. We'll say Una. You can feel he puts a pouch in your hands, and it sort of jingles a bit.
Thank you.
No. Thank you. You saved us from this horror. So many people had left. Families broken up. Trade ruined. I don't know how much longer we would have survived. Thank you. You are truly heroes of Keford.
And as he says this, all of you feel this sensation across your bodies, a sort of warm feeling of belonging, a feeling of happiness in this sort of extremely weird situation. There's a notification that sort of pops up from Null. Jay Gamerson, Una O'Leary, Ulrich Shiloh, Coralie. You have all gained the reputation title Heroes of Keford.
What?
Awesome.
I don't know what we do with that.
I don't know either. Maybe we put it on it. It's a title under our name.
Please, we'll look after your wounds, and we'll get you fed, and you can stay here for as long as you want.
Yeah, it'd be a good place to start.
I'm just gonna put an arm around Coralie and kind of rub her back a little bit. Could you show us to our rooms, please?
Of course.
I'll meet you guys there. I'm gonna fuck off.
And could you send a doctor for Coralie for her leg?
Yeah.
I'll have our apothecary visit as soon as she can.
Thank you.
That's a good place for us to end the session.
Whew!
This is emotionally exhausting, and I love every minute of it. It's
Hey,
so good.
Fridays are back.
And that like,
Ugh.
you can stay here as long as you like, fucking hit me so hard.
Right. What does he mean? That's so there.
He's just NPC, of course. You can stay as long as you like. But me, I'm like, we're that's it. We're
Where we are, of course.
yeah.
Good show,
We'll be talking
everybody.
about this show in therapy. I hope you all know.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But yeah, that was a great session, everybody. Good job. Whew. So, we'll do shout outs here in a second, but again, I want to just say big thank you to Monty Cook for helping us make this show even better.
I love you, Darcy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Monty Cook Games, and especially Darcy, who worked with us on making this show sponsored and make it happen, and for the cool stuff we've given away and the coupons and everything. If you guys missed it, there was a giveaway that we completed today for the Discovery and Destiny core books. These amazing books for this great system that I think we're all loving, called Numenera. And Shy Baby was the winner today. Congratulations to Shy Baby, Tablestory regular, for winning that. It's awesome. And if you want to get your own books, I highly recommend them. And that's not just because we're sponsored. Really, they're really amazing books. Head on over to Monty Cook Games, and you can use the coupons Tablestory and Pumpkinberry. If you want to get $5 off for each coupon, go get yourself some books. They're really great, guys. High quality stuff, and they're like awesome, like just coffee table books. Like if you want to get people interested in role playing games, just leave one of these books on your coffee table. Like they'll come over and be like, "What's that? That looks awesome."
And you say yes, you've fallen for it.
Yes.
You're now trapped.
Yes, and
Mousetrap.
now let's read it together.
Yes, and.
Yes. Thanks
Yes, and
everybody.
there's more.
Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout outs. Pumpkinberry, you want to start us off, please?
Yes. Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry. I usually like narrative indie games on my channel, but right now I'm playing Doom, which is a lot of fun. I'm also here a couple of other times during the week. I'm here on Monday, where I'm in a comedy mech show in the Lancer system, which is fun. And then I'm also here on Wednesdays, where I GM a weird horror thriller show about a group of people stuck in a time loop. So if you want to check that out, you should do that. And yeah, I'm also here on Fridays, which you know, and that's it. My brain is shot. I want to cuddle my cat and cry.
Are the same.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, PB. Nega Oryx.
Hi, I'm Nega Oryx. I'm a full-time Twitch streamer. You can catch me 5 days a week playing mostly single-player story-driven games. Lately, though, I've been playing Cook Serve Delicious 2 because it was just announced this week. I'm super excited to say I'm one of the voice actors for Cook Serve Delicious 3. So,
What?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's exciting. So
Yay.
thank you. Very excited. So to celebrate that announcement, we did a day of playing Cook Serve Delicious 2, and then I realized I'm completely addicted to the game and I can't stop playing it and yelling. So if you want to hear me shout obscenities at a game about happy, friendly, fun restaurant cooking times, come on by and say hi next time I'm live. Yay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Myth.
you.
Mythomatic.
Hi, I'm Mythomatic. Thank you everybody. Chat for all of the subs. That was awesome. Also, thank you for being here and role playing with us. Thank you, Cast, for playing with me. I really enjoy getting to know each and every one of you through this game and growing closer to you, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
And thank you very much, everybody part of Table Story. Wack, thank you, buddy. This has been really awesome. Not many roleplay scenarios these days evoke emotions from me. I've played so many of them, it's almost like I've actually been numb to a lot of roleplay. That being said, I am a roleplay streamer, so you can come check me out over my channel, which is of the same name, or Twitter of the same name. But the real point is, thank you. It's really awesome. I'm really enjoying this. Like I said, this is very emotional in all of the right ways. And for me, it's very therapeutic. So thank you. And I'm really happy to be sharing this journey with all of you in chat and all of you at my side. So this is really cool. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Myth. Thank you so much. Jay?
Hi, you guys are kick-ass. It's great to have, Friday emotionally exhaustive, therapeutic D&D session, or role-playing sessions back. I want to say, chat, you're a bunch of dummies. Love you all, but
Yeah, that role play was great, guys. Thank you.
you guys, also, somebody in the chat said that I will appreciate that we got a sack of coin and all it cost was a pocket.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Good
Oh, my God.
See, Logic Core. Hey, listen, guys. Listen, okay? The strong survive, okay? The meek will fall. Come chat about it with me tomorrow, twitch.tv/Brotato, where I play Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 Challenge, starting tomorrow. Also, subscribe to this channel with Twitch Prime, so Wax stops vomiting. This poor man needs some gas X, dude.
And another emote slot. Am I right,
Oh
chat?
my God. Did we really unlock 2?
That was the other
Jesse.
thing that I was going to announce. Chat just blasted them all over the place. You couldn't let me have the moment, guys? What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Is
What?
that why you
We
were making all
did.
those faces?
We got
That's
2
why
emotes.
you're making all those faces
We got
then.
2 emotes, yeah.
Okay.
That was
You never do that. You never do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is he doing right now? It's really freaking me out.
It was so...
yeah, and
Yeah.
we're
Well
yeah.
done, chat. I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you
I
all.
didn't say anything.
And we're 84 sub points from the next one too. So
You mentioned it now. It's
doing?
They're insane.
All right, quick, we're gonna end the fucking stream.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's
So
always next week.
I'm Wacksteven. I have been the administrator here for Simulacrum. Thanks everybody. As always, chat, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for role playing with
Quick,
us.
end the stream before they get
Thank
sub.
you. Thank you. Thank you for we got some updated fan art from Melanie T Illustration up in the fan art channel. It's looking,
Get out of here.
It's looking friggin' dope. Go check it out.
Hold, please.
If you haven't done so, please make sure you head on over to our public Discord and come hang out with us. There's people that are looking for role-playing games and stuff in there too. We have a channel that's looking for group. So if you want to DM or if you want to look for a group to play with, go in there and we've got some information in our info channel on how you can sort of like tag yourself as available for stuff. Go do that. Thank you so much, chat, for being here. We appreciate you so much. And thank you to Jay. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, Nega Oryx. Thank you, PB, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Yeah, that was a great session. Thanks, everybody. And thank you so much for the subs. You guys are insane. It's awesome, and we're already trying to figure out what the hell we're gonna do with emotes. We're like, what do we do? We don't have any plans.
Brad does.
Brad
He
has
was like-
plans.
He was like, I know this one, this one, this one. So, and they're good. They're good,
Good.
y'all. They're good.
Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Make sure this Sunday you come back and join us. Do we know what time it is on Sunday?
4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a special superhero chill show that
I have a cape.
Brad is going to be running. Come join us. Peace out. We'll